What's up, y'all? It's Spicy AF. I'm back with another spicy topic. Give this video a thumbs up. Also, follow me on X. It's Spicy AF and at Spice Tea Spill on Instagram. Here is my picture. Subscribe and share. Ice Spice is being exposed by her ex-BF, who goes by Baby Storme. What these girls do, y'all, is they don't tell us exactly what happened, so we don't get to know what happened. They just take their arguments from in person to online, and then we get to know from there. We don't get the details of what actually happens. We're left to just have our own opinion about the whole thing. But let me tell you, Baby Storme, she's a very artistic person. Not all, but are. Artistic. To me, she's beautiful. Chocolate. She says she's Nigerian. She's Nigerian. You know, Ice Spice says that she's Nigerian and Dominican. But Baby Storme is saying, nah. She copied off of her other friend, Cleopatra, who said it's not Cleopatra, it's Cleotrapa. So the ex-BF's Baby Storme says that she used to be scared of Ice Spice. She says she knew her since they were 13 years old, and she was scared of Ice Spice. And I can imagine, if I paint this picture, because again, we're not getting all the details, that she probably was intimidated. She probably always liked Ice Spice. She was probably, it's given light skin. That's what it's given. It's given that inferiority, little bright skin girl, and you thought she was gorgeous and you just wanted to be her friend. But Ice Spice saw that in you and she decides to make you her beach. That's what it's given. But they became friends, and now what Baby Storme is saying is that I'm no longer scared of you. So what she does is go ballistic, go ham, go 100 on social media, and that's where we come in. In her accusations, she says that Ice Spice called Nicki Minaj jealous and delusional. She says that Ice Spice fat shames people, and also she has a colorist issue with the dark-skinned sisters. And now I'm just reading them, just telling y'all what this girl is saying. And I can't help but think, because Ice Spice became friends with both Cleotrapa and also Baby Storme, both two chocolate women who both are Nigerian, I'm kind of feeling like, are you jealous? Are you jealous because she is more close to Cleotrapa now and not so much close to you? Because you can see on Baby Storme's social media that she is an aspiring artist. She's a singer and she's good at it. She's good. She's very artistic. Her hairstyles be on fleek. Her nice, I like her dress. I like her style. She, you know, Cardi B's designer, who she could not pronounce for the Met Gala, her designer's name is Sinsin Lee, and his designer line is called Windowsin. She couldn't pronounce it. Well, if you look on Windowsin page on Instagram, the same type of art, the same Asian beautiful, or I'll say Chinese, because that's what Cardi got in trouble for, but the same like influence, I'm getting that same vibe, that same feel from Baby Storme's type of style. And it's cool to see. It's colorful. It's very much original, because you would not think, like I would not think to put that together with that. That looks good. It just goes good. So she's very creative, and it makes me feel like she wanted more help from Ice Spice. But let's get into what she had to say. It's talking about Dechi, the singer, the chocolate singer, and this is where that colorist piece comes in. This is one of the instances where Ice Spice was caught being colorist. So Baby Storme exposed a text message, and I'm just going to try to make this out, where she was talking about Dechi. So she was like, but then she'll be like, I'm dark skinned, so I always have to work harder than everyone. You can see the arrow is pointing, or the finger is pointing to Ice Spice colorist statement about Dechi. And then she says, some girl on Twitter stooped low, so I went to hell. And as you can see, the emojis she's used, it looks like after she makes that comment about Dechi having to work harder, and she basically mocking her, she puts an emoji, basically pop yourself. That's just sick and disrespectful and demented. Very demented. And then she says, this is actually true, but only partially. I hate this song. I didn't like it when I first heard it either. I think it's annoying, but her team did a lot to push it. Now, I don't know what she's talking about, because I listen to Dechi's music, and Dechi has a very unique sound, very nice body, very much given athletic, and she's definitely shapely. I think she has a distinctive look, and it's just eating. She don't look like everybody else. Y'all look like everybody else. Actually, Ice Spice got her own unique look. To me, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I'm sick of everybody acting and looking the same. I'm just not one of those. I don't look or act like nobody else. I'm uniquely me, and I don't follow nobody else. I do what I do. So I'm all for somebody that looks different. And where I find very demented, disrespectful, and disregarding everybody's feelings in the African American culture, it's no secret, and this is not even in the African culture, in the Indian culture, they also are colorists in their community too. Even when you come to the Latina community, I even heard them talk about how dark-skinned people, the darker the skin, the more prejudice, even within that own group. So this is not just singled down to black people. In the real world, I guarantee you they eating. Dark skin and chocolate is eating. They getting relationships, and they having longevity, longer than a lot of the ones they promoting. A lot of times I see it happen. You got these divorces, these black men like Jeezy, Mary and Jenny Mai, who is Asian descent. Look how long their relationship lasted. Their marriage lasted only 2 years. Look at Neo. He now poly with 2 dark-skinned women, and after they go off and go chase the ideal person they could probably never could get when they was broke, they probably dreamed of these women, but when they go in these relationships with these bright skins, they end up breaking up because they realize it was all fake. Yeah, it got even more backstabbing when Baby Storme showed the dangerous, disrespectful, and ungrateful nature of Ice Spice. And it was just terrible to see that Baby Storme was being revengeful. And like I said, y'all, I think it's because maybe she wanted Ice Spice to help her more. Maybe she wanted her to bring her up. She feels like Ice Spice stole her ideas, copied her style, and she became famous. She's even putting it out there that Ice Spice cheated on her boyfriend. With all of her revenge and all this that she's doing, I just can't help but wonder, like, what was your aim? Was you trying to get Nicki to drag Ice Spice, hate Ice Spice, cancel her from being a celebrity? And since there's so much, let's get into the situation where she was backstabbing Nicki Minaj. Baby Storme posted, by the way, guys, don't worry about the hate I'm getting, because the only people hating me are the Barbs, who I don't give a flying F about. Nicki Minaj is also evil, and the Barbs hate and don't even know that Ice has only used her for a feature. That's why she attacked Lotto too. Lotto has always been her biggest nightmare in competition. She was jealous of her for years because Lotto is who Isis wanted to be, or pretended to be. She purposely used Nicki so she could get a feature and surpass Lotto, and she used Nicki and the Barbs to do so, but keep defending her, Barbs. Now, I can see how that is, because look at them. They both are bright skin tones. And not bright skin tones, y'all, if y'all don't know, I refer to bright skin tones as past light skin. Bright skins usually are mulatto or mixed. In fact, Lotto's name was formerly Mulatto, but people had an issue with that, so they bullied her out of her name, and she let them. I wouldn't have done it, but anyway, Baby Storme is saying here that Ice Spice used Nicki. She jumped on the wagon of dragging Lotto because she was jealous of Lotto and thought she could do it better. She can be a better rapper, better everything. And so Ice Spice was our competition, is what Baby Storme is saying. Now let's get into the receipts. Alright, so here's Baby Storme exposing the text messages that her and Ice Spice have. She says here, how the call ended yesterday on a good note. And this is Baby Storme asking Ice Spice about her conversation with Nicki. She said, open-ended again. But then James called me with Nicki's old manager of 11 years and he said she was being unfair, asking for too much. Which is what everyone's been telling me, but it's hard to negotiate with her because she doesn't let people talk like lawyers or James, etc. Just woke up. That's just so annoying, bro. Does she just not realize that she's asking for too much? And then Ice Spice says, no, she doesn't think so at all. And then Baby Storme says, so frustrating. Do you think you guys will be able to come to a compromise? Ice Spice, hopefully, but we're about to put out another record in June for the Barbie soundtrack, which is an opportunity I brought her. Focus on what she's saying here. She's frustrated with Nicki at this point because Nicki she's saying was not listening to her. She was the only one controlling the conversation. She's frustrated with Nicki. She asks only open-ended questions, or open-ended again, she says. So she doesn't feel any closure to the conversation she's having. Not only her, but James, the person that worked with Nicki for 11 years, said that Nicki is being unfair and she's asking too much. And then it goes into, after she says, which is an opportunity I brought her because Barbie asked me to do it alone, but since that's her brand, I invited her on, and she doesn't even see that as me bringing her something. She's kind of like my mom, ungrateful and delusional. I cut her off, by the way, not speaking to her till January. So this is Ice Spice saying she cut Nicki off. She said Nicki is like her mother, her own mom. She's saying her mom is ungrateful and delusional, and she's saying Nicki is like her. And look, y'all, Nicki has been promoting Barbie for the beginning of her career, yo. And I think she kept them in business. Look at a lot of the toys and cartoons we used to watch. They are a thing of the past for the most part. But Nicki kept Barbie alive by constantly having this Barbie image. This is her thing. And to me, it was a slap in the face for them to not come to Nicki. They know Nicki has been pushing and pressing Barbie since the beginning of her career. Why would they not offer Nicki that opportunity? Why would they offer that to Ice Spice? So, I mean, shame on Barbie. And this is, to me, a good expose for them as well. I hope they feel bad. I hope they feel stupid because they should have went to Nicki. They went underhand. You ever had that happen to you? You know you deserve something. You've been really pushing this thing, advertising, promoting this thing. You believe in this brand. They go behind your back and they go to somebody who is less experienced than you, someone that has not been there as long as you has not been through the hell and took the hell, and you actually are the reason they are successful. This happens a lot in corporate world. You are often looked over. The person that has the least experience, that's not qualified, gets that opportunity because maybe somebody on the top don't like you. So to me, that was nothing but a slap in the face. And for Ice Spice, to put Nicki on with that, I think that's nice of her. Honestly, I see that as something very kind of her. It was kind. She thought about her like that was her opportunity, and she, to me, as a real person, she offered that to Nicki because she know how that would have hurt her. Like, to me, that was something kind out of all of this. She just expressed into her friend Storm her frustration because maybe Nicki wasn't making it easy for her to talk to. Maybe Ice Spice is a young woman who has a strong opinion and has a lot to give, and maybe she felt like Nicki was not even giving her the floor, giving her the open space to share her ideas, formulate opinions. Maybe she felt Nicki was using that power over her and that influence over her. So you kind of gotta weigh it and see how you feel about it, because some people might say that is how Nicki is, and she won't learn when people keep telling her and her peers and people above her bosses, she's still doing this to people. Even with Lotto, when she and Lotto had an issue in the background, Lotto brought it on social media because she could not take it anymore. They were both offered these Grammy nominations. It was just the category Nicki didn't like. Lotto got that category. Lotto's music was pop. And so Nicki, she used Lotto as an example. Let's talk about Cleo Trapper, who is the other friend of Ice Spice. Well, Baby Storme leaked also that Ice Spice be talking about her too.
So Ice Spice is also Nigerian.
I didn't know. I seen her tweet though, but I didn't know.
Really? How close are y'all?
She never told me that though.
Really?
I was kind of confused too when she tweeted that. I'm like, did she tell me?
She's half.
She told me her best friend was. I remember when I was talking about me being Nigerian. She was like, yeah, my best friend's Nigerian. But I mean, if she's Nigerian, then period.
And there go your mistake. See? Ice Spice was talking to Baby Storme about Cleo. And Cleo just told y'all. Ice Spice never told her she is Nigerian. And she actually told Cleo that Baby Storme, her best friend, was Nigerian. But you hear the last thing she said. But if she is, period. See? And guess what? Right after she gets talked about, she still show loyalty to Ice Spice. This is why they think they better than you. Because you got this apologetic, I need you type of vibe. At least Nicki don't do that. And that's what I respect about a Nicki. I don't respect that oh well, period. If she lied to people. Like, I just can't get with these folks. But as you can hear, Cleo basically acknowledge everything Baby Storme was saying. This makes Baby Storme right 100% for going off on Ice Spice. She probably did jack her style because Baby Storme got a lot of it. And she probably was influenced by her. And then what she do? She go chill out with Cleo. If they friends, be friends. But behind Cleo's back, she was talking about her. But Cleo, what did she do? She still say, okay, period. And that's what's wrong with y'all in this culture. Y'all so quick to show privilege because you really feel inferior. But at least I respect, if nothing else about Baby Storme, she showed off. She exposed Ice Spice for the backstabber she is, the gossiper she is, the stirrer of trouble between friends she is, and the ungrateful attitude she has towards those who came before her that's already been doing and still doing what she's trying to do. I want to know your thoughts. How y'all feel about Baby Storme exposing all this tea? You think that's going to cause a conflict in her own fame, in her own come up? What you think Nicki going to do? You think she going to cut off Ice Spice? What you think? Let me know. Leave your comments. Hit that thumbs up. Like this video. Y'all subscribe. And stay tuned because we got more to come. Peace.